The void will protect me and comfort me as it always has. Anyway, the Doctor is an aroace icon. Throughout the classic series, few people would have disagreed with me on this. The Doctor engaged in no romance outside of one accidental proposal to an Aztec lady. While there was sometimes subtext, most notably with the Master and Romana too, in the latter case due to the real-life romance between Tom Baker and Lalla Ward, nothing textual ever came of it. Then the new series happened, and Russell D Davies tried to add romance in order to seem more emotionally intelligent. Now, I could scream, "Canon is fake!" and go back into the void where there are no missing episodes of Doctor Who, but that is refusing to think. Instead, I'm going to yell QPRs, yell a bunch of quotes, and do some hardcore analysis. In case you're wondering about Susan, the solution is looms. Google queer platonic attraction. Be an hero ally. Ascend into the void. Now, fellow squidlings, here are some quotes. Love and jealousy. The Doctor could forgive that. It was human. But the Doctor could never fully understand it. What was it like to love someone, and then to have that love taken away? Was it like losing a TARDIS? Was it like losing a friend? No, Andy replied firmly. The Doctor has friends, not lovers. At least not in my experience. No, he's very tactile, but he's not romantically involved. One pseudo-canonship is the Doctor/Rose, and that's a QPR. That's all I'm saying. Now to talk about River. Disclaimer. I don't like River. No disrespect to Alex Kingston, she's a great actress, but the way she was written was gross, and she's responsible for all of the Series 6 bollocks, and that cannot be forgiven. Let me start with a quote from the lady herself. He's the Doctor. He doesn't go around falling in love with people. Is that enough? No? Well, the Doctor clearly cares for River, but that's not necessarily evidence of romantic attraction. And the whole plot is kind of weird and gross. For example, River made him tell her their real name, despite the fact that the Doctor keeping that private is a universally acknowledged boundary. And the subtext becomes extra weird if you, like me, read the Doctor as trans, in which it essentially becomes River pressuring them into giving her their dead name. Which is not great. But, okay, that's not an argument against romantic attraction, it's a criticism of Stephen Moffat's portrayal of relationships, which has already been extensively written about. But the crown jewel in the Doctor River ship is the wedding, so let's talk about that. It appears to me that it was a cover to let River in on the plan to fake their death. Also, it had already been heavily implied that they got married, and River might have let it slip in an off-screen adventure. And the Doctor was already messing with a fixed point in time, so I see it as the Doctor deciding to err on the side of caution in regards to messing with time loops. Anything else, though? I'm going to yell QPRs into the void. Arrow people can flirt, Arrow people can kiss, Arrow people can even get married, so that last paragraph there was kind of pointless. But why is this important? Well, the thing is, there is almost no asexual or especially aromantic representation. Off the top of my head, there's some versions of Sherlock, Jughead, though not in the fucking adaptation, some indie characters, and the Doctor. And even most of these are depending on the writer. To have even one of these characters taken away is erasure of something we don't have a lot of to begin with.